Hello buddy, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're going to be doing another episode in our legendary Norsca campaign for Total War Warhammer. Let's go ahead and get in here. Alright, so where we left off last time, we're still recruiting with Throgg. I think we're just going to wait a couple of turns for upkeep purposes, and then we'll come over here and hire the rest of our units. We can hire Norse controls over here. Remember, we want a couple more trolls, like one more frost worm, I believe. 3 Norscan ice wolves, probably one more mist or Famir person, and then we're gonna hire both of our Famir. Local recruitment capacity +2. Okay, that's why we're getting the extra recruitment capacity. Okay, well that should be fine. Recruit hero. Hire up 10 shamans. And the Premier Balefiend. Okay, so we got a couple of those. That's good. I'm gonna hire a couple of these guys. Okay, so this is looking scary, but I think we're gonna be able to deal with it because it's close to our town. Okay, so hopefully we can just auto-resolve this. If we can't, then we can hire some stuff if we need to. I think we should be able to do it, though. Yeah, because we're getting our garrison. And all of them, they're just way outnumbered, like 2 or 3 to 1. That's what, 14, 22, 23... 24 to 8. It's 24 to 8. And I have 2 lords, including a chariot. I forgot we have the chariot on that one lord, so we'd be able to mow down this stuff. And the spears would crush these things really hard, these chaos spawn. Yeah, we'd crush them. I'm trying to decide what I want. I mean, I probably am going to get some skin wolves for his army. We're not going to go for the mammoth. Maybe. I mean, the wild beasts, the warhounds, are going to be key also. I'd rather just buy more public order, so I'm not going to have to come back here. I mean, we could just go ahead and repopulate this if we want to, and then that'll give us more slavers and other public order building. No, I don't have to keep the skin wolf there. Okay, let's just go ahead and do that. And we can bring him up here to recruit. Yeah. I think we could get at least like one mammoth, like one giant maybe, and then some more stuff over here, just so we have like a decent little fighting army. And what are these guys rocking? I can't really tell, but the mammoth's good open field. It just is not nearly as good in for sieging, but he may not be sieging that many high capitals. My little secondary army. Okay. Skin wolves are going to be something else I'm going to get quite a bit of, so I upgraded these for my other armies. Obviously not for Throgg. He's going to do trolls, but no one else can really rock the trolls and pull it off like Throgg can, so they don't have the leadership bonuses, so we're going to have to do the skin wolves instead for at least some units, or some people rather. Okay, the tech we're working is this stuff. Troll units. I think pretty much everybody's all good to go. Bersaling. What's going on over here? A lack of corruption. Why is there a lack of corruption? Untainted characters 4. Oh, these little pieces of trash. Okay. I got a level 3 slaver here. Probably don't need the trolls, so we're gonna need a couple of level 2 towns. So let's go ahead and grab slavers and this for some more public order. Still having a few problems over here, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we don't need to upgrade this because we're not going to get the War Shrine stuff or the Giants. It's too expensive. Okay, we're just gonna let that stuff burn. And it's all good. Right, Sadie? Yeah, just burn it. Oh, nice. So I just want to make sure that we keep this. So it's 2430. So I'd heard when you take down stuff, then you still keep it. Yeah, you still would keep it. What you doing, Sadie? You wiggling your little tail? Yeah. Alright. Quick run by, everything's looking good. Think frozen landing. Okay, so we need public order here. Wait, for real? Characters -3. What, are they raiding or something? Public order by -6.
I will not obey.
Seriously? Both of them by -6, so the characters are like, what, 12 or something? Characters 3. Because my characters are increasing public order or something. Okay, I could come over here and assassinate. Alright, I mean, we might as well just go spam and see if we can assassinate him. I might have to go up there and beat back a rebellion. I really don't want to have to mess with that.
What?
Alright, I think that's sufficient. Where is this? Oh. Whatever. Does not matter. Alright, got our trolls. Or giants, rather. I mean, I may not be able to hire that much more here. It's kind of a ragtag rinky-dink army, but I need to make sure this army is, like, completely decked out, and that might cost all of this. It's gonna be like a 6,000 gold army. Now, I could go ahead and start hiring some stuff. More turns, 2 turns. Yeah, so I could just go ahead and hire a bunch of stuff and then hand it off to him next turn. Okay, let me see what I wanted. Alright, so And how much are the frost worms? Yeah, they're 3 turns. Oh, it's so obnoxious. Do I really need frost worms, or can I just get the these? We did the math on it. I don't know, my army's gonna be so crazy anyways. I'm just not entirely sure if that frost worms. Like, he's good, but is he so much better than like just a normal feral manticore? Is it worth 3 turns of hiring and like double the cost? Not sure. Alright, so what do I need? I think I said 3 of these, 1 more Famir. I said 1 more Frostworm, but we can probably get away with just a Feral Manticore. Got some costs. We can get rid of this troll, just hire 1 more Ice Troll. And maybe we hire 2 OTs just so that I have 2 big anti-large things that I can use. Just to crush other cavalry. We could even hire 2 of these, just so we have a little bit more action to charge people in the back. I mean, I could get armored skin wolves also. For a bonus against large of 30, but these seem like they have a lot more utility. Okay, so let's do 2 of these for a total of 3. 2 of these, that's 4. 3 of these. So that's 8 total. And then I'm going to have to be the one to hire the Fimir Balefiend. Okay, so that'll give me 3 flying units, which is pretty good for sieging. 3 wolves, or 4 wolves total. A good balanced front line, including a lot of Norse controls.
The eternal challenger. I eat my enemies.
We need 1 more Famir. Oh, that's 8, so that'll be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we have to bring in the Famir Wizard, and I think that'll be good. So we'll have a good Wizard, we'll have a good sort of just rundown archers with the Norscan guys. Have a troll line of 5 trolls. I have 3 flying units to help with sieges, 2 of these on the doors. These can also serve as flanking units if we need that, sort of like our cavalry. 2 really tough infantry units that also do a heavy amount of damage to large. I think that seems pretty good. And then these can kind of charge down the back line. That would give us 3 flying terror units also to charge in the back. And this will give, if I space these out, this is nice Sunder armor. And magical attacks. So if something's physical resist or something, then pretty good. Although we can use the... Well, we're not going to have fire magic with him. And that's a good distribution. Spears are definitely still going to be a problem, but with this much flying to hit him in the back, and this much maneuverability, I think we can work around that, right, Sadie? Is that something we can do? Sadie says, "Bro, why are you talking?" Like, shut up, bro. You talk too much. You can see the look she's giving me. It's pretty funny. Yeah, we could throw the other Famir guy into battle too. Okay, I think that looks pretty nasty. I would like to do more frost worms. I did upgrade it all the way, but these are just like 400 gold cheaper, and I'm just not gonna have enough to field a lot of armies. It's just overkill. All I need is the terror in the back. I don't need a lot of kills. That's it. Just something that can go on the rafters, hit people, terror in the back. It's all good. Although one is nice for the aura, I suppose, and the armor piercing. But this army is already going to be so absurdly stacked. I think it'll be fine. I mean, having one of these guys, like a mammoth with a war shrine, no, I still feel like it's just not worth 600 gold. Now, if we did hire trolls, though, we get a huge boost on them right now. It's hard not to hire 2 more trolls for that amount instead of these Famir guys. How much stronger are these trolls? Especially at level 9, that's not even including the bonus that Throgg's going to give them. It's going to be like 64 melee attack versus 27. Ugh. Maybe I could just go like 3 wolves instead of 4 fours. Four is a good number though, because you've got to, if they have a lot of archers, you need 4 to go deal with them, and they start getting artillery and stuff. 4 is a good number of wolves. These guys have such low melee attack though. They don't have regeneration. They do have a lot of armor. We already have so many trolls in our army though. And I could just split the difference and just get one of these. Let's just get one of those and a troll. Just such a good bargain for trolls to get 7 ranks. And they're just so strong. And they're a lot cheaper too. I think I want at least 2 of them for this under armor. And the hero I'm going to get can also apply this under armor. Then we'll have 2 good anti-large ones. Just trying to think. Against like cavalry and stuff, we're going to need that anti-large. I mean, great against cavalry. So the plus 30 would give them way more damage and 57 melee attack. But .57 melee attack, but these things are going to have 53 defense, and they already have 67 melee attack, and they do 102 damage. And they regenerate, and they have physical, and they're cheaper. And they have about the same leadership. These are so heavily armored, though. Sorry, I know this is taking a second, but it's important to get this composition right, because I'm not going to be able to hire these back for a while, so it needs to be something that's great. I do get the huge replenishment for trolls after fighting. I think that's fine, just having 1 for anti-large, because these things will still just tear through cavalry, even if they don't have the anti-large component to them. They'll still tear through cavalry. 95 and 102. I think it should be a problem. We're going to have so much armor piercing, and like this stuff will obviously do a great job also. Yeah, and these just have so much more utility with the speed of 54 versus 45, and just all the insane bonuses that we get to missile resistance and all the extra attacks and stuff. I think these guys, we just got to go for it. Okay, that'll give us 2 Famirs. Okay, I think that looks good. I'm really tempted to shave a wolf and go like 1 more of these, because these can get around back to archers also. Okay, let's just go 3 wolves. Let's get old greedy here. Let's just go 3 wolves. And 3 of these. We could wait around for armored skin wolves, but that's going to take a few turns. I want the armored skin wolves versus the Famir, so that's 24 of those in a stack, 70. But they don't have the magical attacks, and they don't have the shredding. They have a lot less armor. They have a lot less armor piercing damage. They're just not as good as the Famir with the great weapons. Okay, so we'll have 3 wolves, which is good. And these are so fast anyways. They're not as fast as wolves, but the frostbite will keep people from running. Okay, I think that'll be good. Alright, so that's 7 units hand off, and then we hire the Famir next turn. Okay, so we're good here. I'm not sure how much upkeep wise this is going to be. It's going to be a lot. 354, 273, so that's 600, 800, 1,000. So 1,400. So we're only going to have another 400 upkeep to play with. And we're going to get another Famir thing over here, so it's going to be a lot. We can have these guys just come up and deal with this rebellion here in a minute, I think. Okay, that's all good. Sorry, I know there's a lot of exposition. Like I said, I just need to make sure that I get this right. I'm not going to have too many more turns. Let me scout with him. Oh, dang. Great weapons, huh? You're getting some pretty good stuff. I would really like to move this guy out of there. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're very good. We can definitely start moving this guy back out. Yeah, we're real good on the public order over there. Why is that so good? Okay. It does suck. I just tried out the diamonds, though. I thought the diamonds might give me something. But yeah, it would have been nice to have a few more raises under my belt. 10% upkeep is going to be very nice, because right now, you know, we're about to go to 10,000. An extra 1,000 gold per turn. Okay, so we need to go ahead and hire 2 Famirs. Can hire up to 3. But I really want the shadow ones. Sweet, yeah. So they do the Sunder. Pretty good damage, pretty good armor, decent health, yeah. Yeah, they can definitely fight. Ritualistic Fury definitely would help. Restorer is nice. The rest of this is garbage. We need to get to Occam's Razor and Pit of Shades. These are the 2 biggies. I do like death magic. %6 movement speed for everything map wide's decent. So if, you know, I have a lot of things that are like 50 move speed, that would be like +3. It's not awful. I'm trying to remember what Feebling's like. Alright, it's not great. This. Yes, that's pretty good. -30 armor. I think I really just want to get to Pit of Shades and Occam's. The disrupting unit formations is what I'm talking about. Because once you use that, I'm just thinking sieges are going to be the hardest things. And once I can do that and pull all of the units away, then I can run the trolls in and get a nice surround on the trolls. So they can't just like pin me there with, you know, a bunch of lances or whatever, or a bunch of halberds and things. So that'll be great. And then obviously 36% armor piercing damage is really good, and 44% weapon damage. So that will be phenomenal. And this is like, it's okay, you know. Decent little spammable ability. Does some alright incremental damage to people. It's not a huge deal. I feel like they increase Pit of Shades. We definitely want to overcast it then if it does a lot of extra damage. Okay, so how many? We have 4 more points. Just 1 in each of these, I guess. Or we're not even going to use that. That's absolute garbage. From what I can tell. Withering. That is actually pretty good. Definitely smoke and mirrors. -8 leadership's definitely relevant as well. Yeah, we want to get to the Pit of Shades and such over there. Alright, we can wait until next turn and then hire the last one when we're about to jump out, just to save a little bit of upkeep cost. Okay. I mean, they have some pretty scary stuff over there, honestly. I don't think I can beat those little rinky-dink, like the units that they have rolling in over there. Alright, this guy's rank 4. This guy's rank 7. Wouldn't mind putting him with my core army. Just for this extra frenzied assault. I don't know what I would get rid of here if I want to put him with them, though. I guess I could get rid of one troll and just get this skin wolf with him. Okay, fine. So we'll put the skin wolf with him because that is not, I mean, giving everybody 16. And he's a pretty good fighter, too. A pretty good fighter. We can give him, you know, Berserker and just a bunch of items. He can cause terror. Oh, he already does cause terror there. Alright. So he doesn't need Shrieking Blade anymore. Give him Warrior Bane, sure. Sounds good. Something passive. I don't want to have to micro him that hard in fight. Feather Toe Torque. Okay, Spell Shield. Fire Resistance could be okay. Since he's kind of weak to fire. Switch that stuff around. Alright, yeah, I think I do want him with my crew. That's everybody around, right? Passive ability, Frenzied Assault. Constant, everyone in range. So the charge bonus didn't show up last time when I ran him around with my charge units. Like, I can have him just run around the back line with the wolves and flank people. Or you can just stick him in combat and give everyone plus 16 melee attack. Pretty nice. Give all those trolls an extra 16 melee attack. That's obviously a very powerful ability. And this will give me some more counterplay to large units. So he gets a plus 36 against large. So that'll... And he has heavy armor piercing. So that'll do some serious damage to cavalry and such. So good. That's sort of my answer. So instead of running that extra Fimir Bale Fiend, since I'm already going to have enough shred with what I already have going on, then I can just use him. And I can use him to scout ahead, which is nice. Patron, nice. Sure. Okay. What are we working? Oh, we're working Chaos Surge here. And it says 10% charge bonus will be completed. So I need to see what the charge bonus is on these. So right now it's 40. So it should go to 44, but I think it'll probably go to 50. But let's go ahead and take a look. Hi. What manner of beast do you have there?
A small, adorable one.
She's in a bright lit room and she's confused.
No.
She doesn't know what's going on.
Hi. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, she's happy.
He's smiling. You smile for the camera. Yeah. When you're 16, you're gonna be like, oh, can't believe you guys put me on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She covers up her
You
face.
guys put me on the internet.
She covers up her face when she likes to smile. Is that right, Rory? Like to cover your face when you're smiling? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go back to
She like
bed.
sticks her tongue out. She's like
Go back.
that kind of. It's funny.
Okay. Sadie's jealous. Sadie's jealous.
Sadie's
Sadie
jealous.
says-
Sadie's always messing with me. I think she wants more food.
Says, why don't you pick me up and show me to the audience?
She wants better food. Oh, Sadie, do you want to be shown to everybody? Sadie's like, nope, I'm good. I am good on that.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Alright. Handing off the goods.
Heading out. King on thrones.
What happens if they deploy? Increases growth. Okay. I mean, I'm already basically maxed, so I don't care about that. I mean, while I'm sitting here, I have to hire the next one, even though I'm not going to use them right now. Because I want those extra ranks. I'll put him with my other army. I'll just sit here and give some public order and just kind of chill for a little bit. Alright, Kislev, y'all are about to get shanked. I hope you're ready. I got some pretty cute looking stuff there. But that place gives me 730 gold, so I gotta get over here and defend this too. I guess I can just drop in here. Where's the capital? Versailles, just way over here. Kill that rebellion. And then go down and start knocking out Kislev. Okay. That's a scary force. Not as scary as some other forces and factions that I've had before. But that's... For 55 turns into a game, that's a pretty scary force. So it's not as crazy as it could be. I could have more frost worms, and you know, these could be higher tier units. These could all be like Familiar warriors or something, but I mean, it's pretty good. Okay, and then I guess we're just gonna run him around with him just so I can level him up. Because why not? Might as well. So we are a little bit over the line here. Let me see. I think got all of our stuff. I'm going to increase the slavers here. Let's see here. Sadie, hey. Good kitty. Just by the way, I saw the latest Skaven stuff that was released, like the campaign map. Really good by Party Elite. If you haven't watched his channel and you like Total War, check out Party Elite. He's really awesome. He doesn't really do like legendary campaigns that much, but he does some very good like informational analytical videos about Total War. So he's very good on sort of the mathematical analytical side. And then I like watching Milk and Cookie. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm getting Party Elite. Milk and Cookies is the one who's very good on the lore side, but does not do legendary campaigns and is not that strong on the battle side. And then Party Elite, I don't know if I've watched any of his other, like any of his actual like fighting videos. I don't think he does campaigns either. But he has some really good analytical stuff. Very detailed mathematical stuff about fatigue, and he gave a very detailed overview of Skaven, and it looks freaking sweet. He just has, like, there's just a ton of strategic elements to this Skaven, if all of them stay. Like, you've got a food system back, and you've got this balancing of Skaven corruption as a resource. I don't like how they're kind of calling it corruption, but I guess that's just fitting in the theme of, like, vampiric corruption or whatever again. It's really cool. One thing that I kind of missed from Attila is the balancing of cities. So you would have to choose like which buildings you wanted. Some would give you more gold, but then that would give you squalor, and some, you know, might fix squalor, but they would cost you your food. And so you had to do this like min-maxing with all of your towns to figure out exactly how much gold you wanted, how much food you wanted, how much like sanitation you wanted in terms of squalor, along with balancing your recruitment buildings and your gold generation buildings. So you had all these resources: sanitation, food, whatever else I just mentioned, religion. Like, what kind of religion do you want? You want to do religious buildings. So there were like 5 different layers of strategy at the city level, and that's one thing that I miss in this game. Is the city management is very easy for the most part. You just always get your gold building, your public order building, and that's about it with like every faction. There are some interesting choices to be made in terms of which buildings you go for, but it's not nearly, not even close to the level that it was in Attila in terms of your city management. And Skaven's not going to quite be on that level, but I like it how not everything's good for you, right? So sometimes you don't always want to max out certain buildings. You have to try to balance around that. And that's what it looks like is going to happen with the Skaven Blight, where I think you build certain buildings and it allows you to like hire like more rats in the area and just bring them into the middle of combat, like just summon rats in combat if it's more blighted. But at the same time, I think it lowers your public order and it makes it much harder to rule a province if it's blighted. And then you have to allocate so much food to do these different tasks. So food is like its own resource, almost like gold. And then you have warpstone, I believe, is another resource that you end up getting to try to complete the campaign. And then there's like loyalty that you have to try to balance out between different lords. There's like 5 or 6 different like unique and cool parts of them. So I'm definitely doing them first, like for sure, when it gets released. I've been thinking about Skaven like basically since release. Okay, well, we've got the public order under control, so we can go ahead and do another slave replace here. So this is kind of cool how you have to balance out the gods. Like, this is interesting. You know, I do like it. But it pales in comparison to what looks like is going to be going on with this Skaven. And I just love Skaven too. I always talk about this on my stream when people ask me about Total War. You do get some experience by doing that, just spamming assassinate on people. Where did they go? Oh, okay, so they're about to start fighting some of these guys soon. But ever since Shadow of the Horned Rat, Oh crap, I forgot to move my sorcerer and my werekin. Ugh. Too busy talking about Skaven and just kind of going through the motions here. That's going to put me one turn behind on getting with my sorcerer. I don't think it's going to matter just yet when I'm sieging, but it will help a little bit. I might be able to get there in time with him. But it looks really sweet. I want more complicated choices, you know. I know they've made a deliberate design choice to, and I've talked about this before, to simplify the game to an extent and really focus around combat to bring new people in. Because I have a buddy, for example, my real life friend that loves playing this game, but he's just like, man, it makes my head hurt sometimes, like just trying to make some of these decisions. And they are tough decisions. Alright, so we're just going to go over here and just get this rebellion out of the way. I mean, we might as well raid, why not? These guys are just kind of playing safety over here, just chilling, giving some public order. Just in case someone tries to come mess. I probably can't do that much about it if it's a big army, but maybe. I just can't afford to beef them up anymore. Okay, lightning strike, super important. Gotta get that. But yeah, I've heard that each faction's gonna play dramatically differently, which is really cool. I mean, I thought they did a fantastic job with this game. Obviously, the Monster Hunter bug sucks. That's one of the worst things that I've seen so far on a release of a game. That's really bad, but you know, there are very few bugs like that, I think, that are cool. And there are a lot of improvements over Attila. I mean, the fighting is much better. The unit diversity is much better. The combat systems are far better. The map is much more interesting to look at and interact with as a quest battle system. You know, it has the skill trees. Like, this is far better than Attila, I think, overall. It's just that on the city level, the city management is just not as complex and interesting as Attila. And I really like doing that. I really like sitting around and thinking about how I want to manage the city, what I want to do next. For a while, like, I don't want it to be easy. Oh, wow, nice. Tax man. I guess just speed for all units. I don't want to lose my armor. And I'm probably just going to be doing sieges, so... So that's the thing, is I liked having to balance out food, sanitation, religion. I like religion a lot as a system in Attila. I like it in Civ. I mean, I'm a Civ person too. I love Civ. Obviously, it doesn't have the combat in there. Okay, we've got Forbidden, we've got Fight or Die. What are we going to do next? I think Devastating Charge is nice, but a lot of times I just sit in combat. Probably these. 3. Be 6. Oh, and then King of Trolls, yeah. We're doing Vamir, Fueled by War, and King of Trolls. Vamir Warriors. How much are my trolls are a huge part of this army, so how much upkeep is this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 1,200 plus 700. It's 1,900. I don't think he counts as one. So that's 1,900. And then 10% of that would be 190. So I'd get 190 gold. Or I can get 15% of my whole army over 3 turns, which would be 700 gold. Jeez, that's so many traits. Or I can go ahead and just say whatever to the money and start buffing up my fiends. This does give +2 public order in a province too, which is not amazing, but it's okay. I mean, I'm only gonna have like 2 Famir. And that's not gonna include my whatever. I think that's fine. We can wait on that for a little bit. We might get some more Famir down the line, but Fueled by War is probably... That would give me immediate cash and public order. I would like extra public order here, actually, for now. Let's go ahead and just do King of Trolls. It's fine. Alright, you little clowns. Let's go ahead and kill you. But yeah, I'm super psyched about Warhammer 2. It's going to be amazing. Like I said, this game was lived up to the hype. Definitely. This is one of the best games I've played in a long time. I mean, I've probably played easily over 1,000 hours on this game over the last year. Well, maybe not that much. Maybe not that much. That's pushing it. But hundreds of hours. Deep into the hundreds of hours. Yeah, just give me the money. I mean, I can put the Fire Wizard in here while we siege if the other guy doesn't get here fast enough.
Battle time is feeding time. I'll wreck them.
As far as the Skaven units themselves, I mean, I was just impressed by the technology. Like, it's crazy. It looks so good. It looks so good. The map looks really cool, too. They don't have naval battles. I wish they had, like, some for real naval battles. Like, what would be cool to me would be, like, a map with boats, right? To where, like, you go up and there's just a randomly generated map with, like, boats that have, like, gangplanks where you have to, like, run across on the plank and you can micro up on top of the hull and shoot down at people and things like that. Like, not anything super complicated, but just, like, some broad planks where you just went in and fought. One thing that I liked in Attila was if you fought near a river, there was actually, like, a river there, you know, in the middle of the map, and there's a ford, like, a place where you would ford. Nice. Extra leadership. That's great. Make sure everybody's just, like, totally laced up with the best stuff here. Gleaming Pendant seems like garbage. Armor piercing damage we can put on somebody. Mammoth Tamer's worthless. For now, anyways. We'll just go ahead and get Norse Berserker. But yeah, that would be super cool. Like, not microing ships and stuff. The Attila was a train wreck with microing ships and, like, being able to buy ships and all that crap. Just have, like, your little dinky normal ships. And then, just where you're fighting on ships. Like, your armies. Like, you can just split it up onto, like, 3 different ships or something like that. They automatically, you just start off and you deploy just like you would on another map. It's just there's a sea there and there's little planks and stuff going on. I mean, you could have it more interactive where you have to choose where you put the planks, kind of like ladders on sieges and things like that. Like, you could make the map really interactive and kind of cool if you want to, but you could also just make it static where you just fight and just have there be, like, a certain determined amount of ships with planks and just have people micro around on different ships. And just capture points just like you would have on a siege, where you can just, you know, go around on planks from ship to ship and things like that. I don't think it would be that hard to do. Even if it was just a generic one ship, and there's just, like, all these planks, and you just walk across them to fight each other. I think it would be cool. You could even add in little, like, cannons and stuff like that, like you would have on a, in, like, a siege battle, where you can upgrade your ships, and they'd have, like, little shot slots and things like that. I think it could be done. Right now, it's just going to be auto-resolve. Which is kind of, you know, whatever. I know they don't... It's notoriously difficult to balance ship battles, I think, but... Okay, they're just basically giving up on Volksgrad, I think. This guy got something. What did he get? This guy up with some stuff. I have another Sword of the Anti-Heroes. I thought I already had one on, do I have it already on the wolf? Where's the wolf? Oh, there he is. Oh, Warrior Bane, yeah, because I didn't want to micro it. Okay, fair enough. I'm already going to be on him to micro. That's fine. Sure. Sure. Enemy leadership, -1, I guess is relevant. Hiring marauders. We get that marauder guy over here. Oh, I want Mountain Scout. Do I really want the Berserker on him? Wait, I thought there was... Sure. And make sure that all of these have Berserkers. Okay, that's a Mountain Scout. Yeah, don't care about the public order. Switch me. Whatever, give me a Mammoth Trainer. And we can do the Cathay thing over here. Oh, he's already got one. Sure. I'm pretty sure that if all of your units have Mountain Scouts, they all cumulatively stack together with your Lord. I'm not 100% about that, but if you have like 2 heroes that each have 5% movement speed bonus, then I think your Lord would get an extra 10% movement speed bonus, but I'm not 100% about that. Oh, a Huskarl. This guy? That's different than the Mountain Scout. Yeah, there we go. Switch that up. Okay, pretty sure that's all good to go. I mean, might as well. Boy, just to get a little bit of experience. Okay. next one. What time is it? I don't want this episode to be too long, but I do want to get into a good fight. So we'll try to see if we can fight Prague here. I'm really surprised more of these factions aren't coming at me a little bit stronger. The Savage Orcs kill a lot of them or something? Do they like me or not? I mean, we could just kill them right now. No, they don't like me. I don't want to risk them backdooring me. No. Y'all do not want to fight me. They're like, good, so do we. We want to fight you. No, you don't. Trust me, you do not want to fight me. It's gonna be an absolute massacre. There's just not even... What does that do? Look and see. I want the post-battle loot on him. I don't know how much damage that's supposed to do. It doesn't say disrupt formations, but I assume it probably would. I'm gonna try out piercing bolts. Alright, we'll get a chariot soon.
King on thrones. To the four corners. I eat my enemies. I knew it. Stomping on. The eternal challenger. Norsca.
Oh, it's already been sacked this turn. Okay. Serpent, right?
Allegiance, my lord. The scales of the serpent crush with the power of violent seas. All shall fear what slithers from the depths of Norsca.
Okay, so that does count towards the next amount. Alright, so you don't have to get as much as I thought. I think that counts for monstrous, but I'm not sure. Casualty replenishment would be pretty big right now.
My challenge? Undeniable.
Prague. They're seriously just gonna abandon this? Well, I guess they don't have that much of a deal going on here.
Battle time is feeding time. Moving.
Yeah, they are running. Okay, I guess we can just... I don't know, if I leave this territory, I feel like they are just going to, it's just going to invite them to come over and attack. So I think I need to leave some kind of free safety in there.
I'm listening.
We can come down and attack it next turn, sack it. And then the following turn, burn it and move on. I think we can just keep doing it with his army. Check all the towns. Okay, that place is fine now. Where the hell? Where's Greyling? Serpent Jetty, all that good stuff. Just 2 off? Okay, whatever. Let's just hire that for 2 more public order. It's fine. Okay, we did get the Skin Wolf upgrades. Sure. I mean, they've got to be coming for me soon, right? They have massive aversion. I'm a very scary force right now. I think. At least my core army is. I still think it's pretty beastly right now. What are we even working on? I'll check at the end of this turn for the time. I really wanted to run into that 20 stack that they had. They're just like running from me. I don't know where they're going. No. Okay, sweet. Here we go. So they are going to try to defend it. Okay, that's more like it. I want a good fight.
Your allegiance grows, my lord, and can be strengthened further still as you raise further settlements and erect monoliths in their place. Build upon this bond and ascend beneath your god's gaze. The riches of the old world are at your mercy. Feast upon them as you would a suckling pig.
Jesus. Alright, how are we looking on time? I do want to do this one fight. I don't think I've done a good fight this episode. Ah, gosh, I'm well over time, though. Have I? I don't think I've done a fight this episode. I don't like the super long episodes, but at the same time, like, you know, sometimes some episodes just take a while before we can get a good fight. Okay, so it's 17. We gotta have a decent little garrison of like 7 units. Like 24. Can't quite get over there with this guy yet. That's fine, we got the fire guy. They definitely like upgraded the map too. I feel like they really put a bit more detail into the map. It looks a lot crisper. I think it does. Yeah, I'm gonna sack it so we can have him sack. Just so I can deploy everything the way I want it to deploy. Okay, so we're gonna do it. It's gonna be like an hour-and-a-half episode, but I want to make sure that we get a good fight in every episode if I can find one. Get to try out some of this new stuff here. Alright, let's do it. Those Outriders, I just don't think they're going to do very much here. Oh crap, I got rid of my peanut butter spoon. They have one set of halberds. That ain't going to cut it, boys. Ain't going to cut it. A lot of pistoliers. Oh, there's only one entrance, huh? Well, that is frustrating. And these are cannons, aren't they? It's the capital. Actually, they're just slits, I think. It's not as bad as it could be, but the one entrance thing is not, it's not amazing. Actually. Well, he doesn't even need it. We can just put him in the... It actually does kind of suck. There's only one entrance, so we can't really beat down another entrance. This is the stuff that really beats down doors quickly, I assume. Guys, look. Dang, that is freaky looking. flying units, and these are just kind of the keep these out of combat 'cause we don't need them. Probably. Hopefully not. I guess we'll see. We can't climb up on the walls, which sort of sucks, but... Jeez, I forgot about the mortars. Very minimal damage. Oh, go. Alright. My giants are taking a beating. Come on, boys, get in here. Go. Not my giants, not my giants. Crap, no, 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 get out of there. Oh, they're about to kill a giant. Ugh. Damn it takes 3 turns to hire those, man. It's brutal. How much did they even kill? We need to send in the wolves. I forgot I had those wolves out there. Go deal with these clowns. How much did he kill? He killed 169. Maybe the mammoths are better. I mean, I didn't even... Why is he not moving? I guess I clicked on a certain thing. And he did kill a lot. The mammoth killed a lot. What? Since when do mammoths have flaming? Oh, because they're near the banner. Throgg killed a decent amount. And the mammoth is kind of MVP. Shaman killed 1, baby. Dang, I did lose a giant though. Not happy about that. I mean, I was hoping that they didn't even have that many halberds. They had like 1 halberd. You know. And the giants take 3 turns to hire. They're tier 5. I was like, okay, maybe they're going to be really good. You know? Because they do have higher higher base melee attack if you're not charging with them. These always have the bonus of like just having obviously a huge charge bonus. I guess all the rest of them that get wiped out, they just evenly distributed among your units. I never realized that, but I guess that's how it works. It's a pretty good sack. That's really nothing compared to a chaos sack, though. Chaos sacks, you're getting like 30,000 a sack, or like beastmen. Like raise for money, you'd get like just a zillion. Here, we're gonna have to run over here and grab like a mammoth or something. The same piercing, they just have way higher leadership. Mammoths obviously have a much higher charge bonus, much faster speed. Much better at charging overall. Do these recruitment duration? But you can get mammoths in one turn. That's actually pretty good.
To the four corners.
I don't want to stop and burn though. I think I can just keep going without the Oh, are you kidding me? Seriously? Man, I goofed that up. It's 44%. Okay, I guess we'll just hold them both till next turn. I guess we're just waiting until next turn. I really needed to replenish. I guess I can just run forward and replenish next turn. Someone needs to come over here and hire some mammoths, though. I think I can maybe rotate him up here to get some mammoths. I can scout with this guy. Oh, they ran into each other, I guess. Next turn we can grab a mammoth. No, if he's actually hiring mammoths, we need the mammoth thing or whatever. Mammoth tamer, okay. I really needed to replenish this turn. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. Yeah, the Giants, not as good as I thought. They're very tall. I mean, if you could get the plus the 15/15 on Giants, the weapon strength, and all that stuff. I mean, maybe the mammoths with their little tusks or whatever, the swing, maybe they have a much larger splash damage. Obviously, they have a much larger charge bonus. I think that damage is spread out among other targets.
Battle time is feeding time. Who's going to anyway? The correct path.
He does have siege attacker, right? Yes. Okay, so we should just be able to.
The eternal challenger. I'll rip out.
Yeah, and then just auto it. I don't care about the rank. I mean, the 20% research rate would actually be pretty good right now, for being honest. This research is woefully slow, and I'm going to want to get all of the Telia upgrades and all that stuff, and it's going to take a million turns. Each one of those, like 15 turns. And as we're going to just start burning through all this stuff, I want to get those upgrades going faster and faster. 20 Winds of Magic is like not totally awful either. %10 for melee infantry. I don't know if that counts as monstrous infantry. I do want this research rate. I was thinking that maybe it wouldn't be a big deal, but it kind of is. I kind of need the more research rate. Or recruit rank doesn't matter. I just don't know what melee infantry means because they're called, the trolls are called monstrous infantry. I don't, if melee infantry does not count as monstrous infantry, then I mean, I guess as opposed to missile infantry. Okay, let's just go for the 20%. I know I was talking trash about this and I didn't think it was good, but I actually need it now, and it's just taking too long to get these techs. Oh, do you not keep the bonuses? If you fall below a threshold. Oh. So you can't juggle all of them. Oh, nice. I love the brass cleaver. Wolf Teeth Amulet's pretty good. Drake. Nice. Okay. So even if you go below, you don't get it then. You can't go below 0. Let me look it up real quick. How much time? I'll look it up in between. Sorry, this is a super long episode. Okay, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. We'll get to the next episode. Next time, I just wanted to get a good fight in there, and I'll try to look up to see if trolls count as monstrous infantry, or as melee infantry, or if monstrous infantry is a separate thing. I'll try to figure that out. But anyways, thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.